What's up, boys and girls? Today, we're going over to the Canam Audi. It's a 2020 Canam Outlander 450 with DPS, all that junk loaded. But I've had it now for 4 years. Well, like 3.5, but anyways. And this is kind of my overview of the buy 450 just from the past. I know now that it's 2024, Canam doesn't even make 450 anymore. They make the 500. I think they're like the pros, and then they make the 700, 900, and 1000. So they got rid of it completely, which I'm going to tell you right now, probably was not the worst idea they could have done, because the machine's not the greatest. But I'm going to go over that in this video, so stay tuned, and let's get into it. All right, guys, this is the 2020 Canam Outlander 450. As you can see, I've done some little things to it, and actually, a lot of these things I've done recently, which I posted a video about already, so if you haven't checked that out, go watch it. But today, I'm just going to be talking about an overview of how I like this machine. First things first, the machine looks good. I will say that. After 4 years of rough riding, I've flooded this machine. I've done a lot of stuff with this machine. It still looks good. All in all, Canam did a great job designing this four-wheeler. Now, some of my flaws. First thing, I know you can buy these all aftermarket. Should have had a good front bumper. Now, you can get the one that has the bar on the right side and the left side of the actual lights, but even then, it's still very puny. And it should just came stock. Whenever you buy a four-wheeler, that baby should come stock with some nice bumper. Same as the back. You can get the one that's literally just a bar go up and a bar go up that side, but it's still not blocking that much. Just my first complaint. Second of all, instead of that stupid little circle to put a ball in, it should have had a normal receiver, just like the bigger Canam. Now, I have ridden this four-wheeler like crazy, and right now, I don't even remember how many hours I got on this baby, but I bet you it is a lot. My odometer is 1,845, and let's just see. In all my hours, I have 154 hours on this baby, guys. Almost 155 hours. So, this thing has seen riding quite a bit. Now, let's get into a couple things. When I bought this four-wheeler, it was only like the first week of owning this machine, I decided to take it through a pond and flood the thing. Literally like 1 week into buying it. So, first thing I had to do was give an oil change right away, change my spark plug right away, and just tear the whole machine apart. Now, that might have caused some of my concerns, but all in all, it's been a great wheeler. Now, the things I have added, I recently had to add, I added a braided winch cable that's up to 2,500 pounds, I think, with a new hook and just a new receiver. I took it off of the old 2,500 pound metal, and it works 10 times better. I recommend a braided cable 9 times out of 10. It was way better to use. I also recently bought these guys, and I put the mud guards on because this baby shoots up mud. If you're in mud and you're riding on the road, anything, it shoots up mud. So I highly recommend these. Just go on Amazon, search your Canam, search mud guards, and buy those. Perfect. Second of all, I bought these wind deflectors. These wind deflectors are fantastic for when you're cold riding. Even when you have gloves, it gets a little chilly on there. Highly recommend. Now, just not that long ago, I did have to take this four-wheeler in to get brand new brakes. Because one thing you need to make sure to do after having a four-wheeler for 3 years, replace your brake pads. My front brakes are now fine, but my rear brakes, my brake pads were completely ruined, and I believe it's messed with my rotor, so I should replace my whole rotor in there, but I haven't yet. So I have hardly any pressure on my rear brakes. Just a warning, make sure to replace this. Second of all, I probably need some new tires. The tread is going down a little bit. But all in all, this four-wheeler has been fantastic, and for what it's worth, I think we bought this one for around $8,000 compared to, at the time, $1,000 was like $15,000. Would I recommend it? Yes and no. For cheaper and quality, if you're just riding around a farm or using it for that normal everyday use, honestly, it's a great four-wheel for that. For some of the stuff I try to do without the snorkel, without a radiator relocation kit, and without being an idiot like I am, you would be fine. But when I go in those deep water holes or deep mud holes, I'm not doing that okay. So just don't make that mistake. Also, if you're filled with water and you hear your belt slipping, this little plug down here will save your day. Make sure to take that out and drain that water. Just a little riding tip. But all in all, I would give this four-wheeler about an 8 out of 10. I'd say it's not the best four-wheeler, but it's not the worst on the market either. So if you're looking at one, and like I said, I rode this over 150 hours, and I still enjoy it. It has just enough power to have fun, but it's not throwing you back off the seat every single time you hit the gas. And the power steering is great. The seat's super comfortable. I did put one of these on just for safety. So I didn't ruin the seat, even though you can tell I still got some wear and tear on it. I did have to replace the battery on it, which I think just happens with old age. I've had to drain the gas tank with water and fluids in it. I've had to give it multiple oil changes, but just the normal works. But honestly, I'd give it a solid 8 out of 10. It's a good four-wheeler for your buck, and if you're gonna buy one, go for it. They do save you quite a bit of money. But if you have the money and you like the power, you like the mud, you like to do that sort of stuff, just go big. Don't go home with it. I couldn't wait, so I bought this baby on the day I went to drive up there when the guy told me to do anything a Canam 1000 would do. And it's worked quite well. As you can see, Blondie loves it, and she'll ride with me on it anywhere I go. But I'd highly recommend it. All in all, it is a very good four-wheeler. But it's okay to wait. But yeah, so that's my review. 8 out of 10 on this four-wheeler. I'm gonna keep riding it until I kill it, honestly. But yeah, but hopefully y'all have some better luck and have some fun. That is my review at the 150 hour mark. Peace out. Peace.